So we're at the 2019 NRA annual meeting with Jay from Franklin Armory. How you doing, sir?
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. The reason I came to Franklin Armory today is to look at, I've seen videos online about this and I just had to see it for myself. Their Providence firearm. It's an interesting new style of action that really answers some questions. It's the answer to some of the more restrictive states and countries in the world. Jay, why don't you tell us a little bit about this?
Sure thing. So basically what you have is think of a lever action, but here's the lever. It's actually the trigger. So as you pull the trigger, it comes back and goes forward. So you can see a locking, rotating bolt. Basically, as you come back a little bit further, it'll actually trip and go forward, and as it does, it'll scoop up around, put it in the chamber. Keep in mind that this starts with an empty chamber, so you can't actually have any kind of drop issue if you don't even have anything in the chamber. So anyways, it comes back, gets to the point that it breaks, goes forward, picks up around, puts it in the chamber, locking, rotating bolt, locks it in, and then a fixed firing pin attached to the carrier goes forward, and as the carrier collapses on the bolt, it detonates the primer on the cartridge. Round leaves the barrel, and then from there, nothing happens. When you pull the trigger again, it extracts and ejects the spent round, and then you start the process all over again. And so because the action design is completely new and completely different, we needed a name for it. So we came up with a name, Digital Action, but there's nothing electronic about it. It's all about the digit.
Outstanding. So I guess the only comparison I can really draw would be like a double action revolver with a magazine.
And I could understand that because we actually looked at a lot of the Smith & Wesson revolvers. I collect a lot of old Blue Hortons, I love them. And so to that end, we also added a single action notch. So you could pull that back, get it a nice crisp, clean break right there if you don't want to do the whole long trigger.
Now I know someone's going to ask me as soon as they see that. I'm sure you've done the due diligence and have thought of this. That's not going to run afoul of open bolt rules with the ATF?
No, because notice that it fires from a closed bolt, see? Right? It's closed and locked.
Okay.
So the other thing is that this doesn't use any of the gas or energy from the spent round to function the action. That's why it's not semi-automatic. And for that reason, it's also not going to be an open bolt issue because it's a locking, rotating bolt, and without any gas to open the bolt and pull it back, you're not going to have that issue.
Outstanding. Well, are these available for sale yet, or projected to be available for sale this year? Or?
Yes, later this year. We're still doing some refinements. We've added a couple of things since SHOT Show. We're trying to smooth out the trigger pull so it's down to a 4.5 pound, hopefully by the time we go to market. That's our goal anyways. Right now it's about 8 or 9, and hopefully by October we'll start to get it into distributors' hands, and then by Christmas time people hopefully will be able to get them under the tree.
Outstanding. Well, there you go. Jay with Franklin Armory with their new Providence digital action pistol caliber firearms.